I've never raised my hand to a woman ever. Wait a minute. I know for a fact that wasn't me.
Okay.
Did he just say I won't get out? But one of the other things that was advised was, and I know you all are going to love this, but the judge, from what I've been advised, understands it's my birthday tomorrow, and they allowed me to stay home so I can enjoy my birthday with my family and loved ones, and the state agreed to it. And I'm like, whoa.
State of Florida versus Jeremy Dewitte, 2024 CF 469, 2024 CF 990.
Alex Johnson on behalf of Mr. Dewitte.
Good morning, Your Honor. How are you, sir?
I'm well. Thanks for asking.
Good.
Alex Johnson, 24 CF 990, covering for Jake Parton in 24 CF 469. These will be your resolution.
Thanks. Is he done with his paperwork?
He's got to go through right now.
All right. Thanks, Mr. Dewitte. A couple of forms that you need to go over to ensure that you understand your rights, and I'll call your case when you're ready.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you.
State of Florida versus Jeremy Dewitte, 2024 CF 469, 2024 CF 990.
On behalf of Mr. Dewitte.
Dewitte, we're going to place you under oath.
Please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to enter into this case is to be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Mr. Johnson was 2024 CF 469 going away pursuant to this plea agreement. Mr. Dewitte, I have one plea form in my hand. The document looks like this, 4 pages long. The last page of the document by my finger in the yellow highlighted signature. Can you tell me if that's yours?
Yes, sir.
And after each of the 26 paragraphs, there are a set of initials kind of stylized, look like that. Are those your initials?
Yes, sir.
What your signature and your initials tell me is that you've actually read this document. You had enough time with Ms. Vickers and Mr. Johnson to go over it and answer the questions. You have no remaining questions, and you understand all the rights and obligations on this form. Are those things correct?
Yes, sir.
The document also tells me that you made a decision to resolve your case by entering a plea of no contest as charged to failure to report a change in motor vehicle information as required for Section 943.0435, subsection 2, subsection B, subsection 3, a third-degree felony allegation. Is that what you wish to do?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand that you have a right to have a jury trial? And at the jury trial, the state of Florida would have to prove to a jury, beyond and to the exclusion of every reasonable doubt, you committed each element of each offense that you were charged with. At that trial, Mr. Johnson or one of his colleagues or both would be with you. They would be cross-examining witnesses and examining the evidence against you. You would have a right to present your own witnesses and your own evidence. If your witnesses had not wanted to come to court, you could have asked me to make them come to court with a subpoena. You could have spoken at your trial, or you could have exercised your right to remain silent and not spoken. That would have been your decision after you talked that over with Mr. Johnson. And your jury would have been instructed not to consider that decision in any way in rendering a verdict. You would have had a right to have your trial recorded and appeal any error that occurred in that process. Do you understand? You are giving up all of your trial rights simply because if I accept this plea, I am going to impose the sentence that has been agreed upon by all parties. We are not going to be having a trial at all. Do you understand all of those things?
Yes, sir.
Is anyone forcing you or pressuring you into making this decision?
No, Your Honor.
Has anyone made you any promises other than what we just talked about?
No, Your Honor.
Are you under the influence of any alcohol, any drugs, or any mental issues that cause you not to understand the decision that you are making?
No, Your Honor.
You understand if you are not a United States citizen, entry of this plea would subject you to deportation proceedings.
Yes, sir.
You understand you can be considered for involuntary civil commitment at the conclusion of any impartial sentence.
Yes, Your Honor.
Based on your responses to me, I find that you appear to be alert, intelligent. You've had an opportunity to think about this decision and discuss these decisions with Mr. Johnson and his colleagues. Are you satisfied with their assistance in this matter on this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Indicating no one has forced you or pressured you to making these decisions, and you do so of your own free will, to be adjudicated guilty of failure to report a change in motor vehicle information required by 943.0435, subsection 2, subsection B, subsection 3. Your sentence to 93.98 months. That exceeds the statutory maximum based on your prior criminal history. So that is both the ceiling and the floor for that offense. There's going to be some court costs that will be imposed.
$666.
Going to reduce those costs to a civil judgment based on the length of sentence. You have a right to appeal the judgment and sentence of the court. If you wish to do so, you must do so in writing. If you can't afford an attorney, won't be appointed for you. This will run concurrently, meaning at the same time, to any state of Florida sentence that you are currently serving. Understand that the federal sentence will run consecutive to your state sentences.
To the first one.
And yes, Your Honor, just to clarify, we did check the federal sentence was consecutive to the initial sentence that we received.
So this would
This one runs concurrent with the previous sentence that I have.
Exactly.
Okay. All right.
And then concurrent with whatever little bit of time for the Fed as well, correct?
I can't order the feds to do anything, so what I've done is I've run it concurrently with the state of Florida sentence, and it will be up to the federal classifications officers what credit for the time served they do.
300 days.
You get credit for the 300 days that you have already served with us on this case. I think I gave you your appellate rights 30 days to appeal. If you wish to do so, you must do so in writing. If you can't afford an attorney, won't be appointed for you. I believe this is the last case that you have with us. Stages their announcement on 2024 CF 469.
Yes, Your Honor. State announcements of no process 24 CF 469.
You'll be transported to the Department of Corrections to begin serving your sentence. Does he have other stuff?
There's one more pending case about Orange County. That's an transport to France.
We will transport you to Orange County so you can handle that case prior to your transfer to the Department of Corrections. Good luck, Mr. Dewitte. Thanks.
Before I leave, Your Honor, can I ask one question? I'm sorry, and he's done a great job, and thank you. Nobody's going to open a drawer in 4 years and pull out a charge from 2015 and come and get me for it, right? I mean, we're done. Is the state done with me here in Osceola County? Are we sure? Because, you know, Amir Ladan worked out a great plan last time, and then all of a sudden, you know.
No, I don't. The court didn't bring or dismiss any charges. I don't bring any charges against you. I don't know whether the state of Florida is going to uncover charges. There's a statute of limitation that prevents them from doing that after a certain amount of time, but I'm not sure they're in a position to make any commitments to you as to uncharged crimes that they don't know about. So a reasonable question, but I have no answer for you. I would assume that they have brought the charges that they're aware of. At this point, you've resolved all the cases with me. I have no further jurisdiction over any active pending cases with you. So. I know that's an unsatisfying answer, but that's the only answer I have. Thanks. Thank you. See you, Mr. Dewitte.
Huh? I just did what the judge asked me, Sergeant.
Anyways,
Sergeant? No, that's not what the judge says. And if you pull back those transcripts, Corporal, you'll hear that.
well, I hear what you're saying, but the statute says we can facilitate the movement of the funeral, and I've had 4 judges that said the same thing. Metro State. Hold on one second. I'm sorry, Metro State.
Could I speak to Jay, please?
This is he.
Hi, Jay. You called me back
Yes.
regarding the incident that happened today?
Sure. Can you tell me what happened? Hello? Hello? Oh,
Well,
yeah, okay.
I'm going down Princeton near the Science Center.
Okay.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
I'm
Yeah.
going down Princeton near the Science Center. Okay. First of all, what is it that you do?
Well, I mean, I'm not trying to sound like a jerk, but I mean, you had time to look up our website to find the phone number to call my supervisor and then talk to him on the phone. So I'm assuming you had time to look up what we do.
Well, you weren't doing it.
Okay, so tell me exactly what happened so I can figure out what's going on.
I'm going down Princeton
Okay,
at the Science Center.
okay,
All of a sudden, a motorcycle pulls up, goes into the intersection, stops everybody.
okay,
Nobody's going. There's no funeral procession. There's no bridal party. Nobody's doing anything.
Oh.
Another one pulls up, and that one goes to the next light.
okay,
Okay. Then what I would call patrol car comes up, sits at Mills. Nothing is happening now.
Mills in Princeton.
Yeah.
Okay,
And then another one pulls up behind that. A pickup truck.
okay,
It was like you were on a practice run or whatever.
oh, okay,
But the point is, and I hope you can understand this with today's, what's happening today.
sure,
I've never heard of Metro State. I've never seen anything with where you honk to get somebody out of the way
okay,
with a patrol car.
Right.
To me, that is very scary.
oh, okay, so here, let me stop you. Did at any time, you didn't see any vehicle that was a funeral vehicle?
No.
Okay, so what you're saying is my 4 units went into an intersection honking their horns, and because you've never heard of us and you don't understand
It
what
wasn't
we're
just honking the horns. They were stopping traffic.
right. So because if you never heard of us and you don't understand what we were doing, you immediately
Absolutely.
Okay,
Asking
great.
them, what is Metro State?
Oh, okay. So
This is very frightening.
So it's frightening to you that 4 units that are marked completely from head to toe black and white with a company name, information, flashing lights, dressed uniforms properly.
Look, buddy, don't get sassy with me.
I'm not getting sassy. I'm asking simple questions because
Well,
I'm
you know
trying
the
to
answer
figure
that.
out
I would-
because
very frightening.
because vehicles and
I
motorcycles
wanted to know
that
what
look
was happening.
okay,
You know,
right?
I'm not going to do this, okay?
Oh, hold on, I wasn't done.
Well, you may not be done, but I may be.
Oh, okay. So, and at no time you saw a funeral at all, is what you're saying.
Absolutely not.
Okay. And how would you know, I'm just asking, how would you know, were there cars turning right with those vehicles?
No, they were sitting in the middle of the intersection. Nobody was moving.
So, nobody was making the right-hand turn after the motorcycles and the car and the truck took the intersection.
You tell it there's no right-hand turn at the Science Center.
Oh, so I understand now. You were at the Science Center traffic light, the one before Mills. So you were actually the light before
And then-
Mills.
Yes, and then, I'm not going through this.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Oh, okay. Well, I wasn't done, but if you want to hang, okay.
That made no sense.
She was frightened. She didn't know what it was.
It's becoming harassment.
Okay,
I'm
so
done with this.
hold on, ma'am.
Not going any further.
I was happy to explain to you exactly what was going on, but you're quick to hang up and you're quick to make decisions. So I was happy to talk to you. I'm trying to talk to you professionally and calmly.
Well, you're not.
I-
So,
oh,
go
oh,
ahead.
oh.
Explain to me what was happening that I...
Okay, great. So I've already reviewed GPS from my units, and I've already reviewed all the body cameras from my officers, and per Florida statute, we're allowed to escort funerals and events through town the way we do, and that funeral had 80 cars, so I'm a little confused.
Well, there were no 80 cars anywhere near there.
So no cars were driving straight when they were sitting in the intersection?
No.
Never a car drove by you?
No.
Okay, so you were in the left lane and the funeral was not in the right lane driving down the road at any time?
Well, it's a private company.
Okay, well, it doesn't matter if we're state or private. Okay.
Can I call her again?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Dumb Hillbilly. Oh, I'm not harassing you. I'm just trying to get through with you because you're making claims and accusations. So
Claims and accusations.
it doesn't.
I am a citizen
Great.
that is sitting in the street.
Right, and I'm trying to explain to you, but you keep hanging up. So I'm
What is it that you want to explain? Go ahead, explain to me.
okay. It doesn't matter for okay. It doesn't matter for a private company or a state agency. We're a state-approved agency, and you are correct. We are a private company all day, but we're a state-approved agency, and we're legally allowed to do what we're doing. So I don't know where you thought that we can't. I guess maybe you thought I woke up this morning and decided to buy a bunch of motorcycles and cars and uniforms.
Snarky.
Oh.
You're getting very snarky.
Oh, okay. So I'm just trying to figure out, did you think that we just put a bunch of cars together with lights and decals?
How old are you?
How old am I?
Who do you think you're talking to?
Well,
I am not an idiot.
oh, okay. Well, then, ma'am, if you're not an idiot, then why would you make accusations without having proper information?
I would absolutely make accusations when you've got people that are stopping traffic without anybody to stop traffic for.
Right, per Florida
Okay,
statute,
so
we
I
can
am
stop
done.
traffic for a funeral.
Jay,
Uh-huh.
listen to me. We're done.
Oh,
You call me
okay.
back,
Okay.
and you will get something from my attorney.
I don't really give a fuck what you get me from your attorney, bitch.
What did you just say?
You heard me.
What?
That's what I said.
Yeah. Okay. So, Detective Smith, I'm sure you know who I am. I'm Orange County's worst criminal right now, and nobody really likes me, and that's neither here nor there. But at the end of the day, and I'm sure you've seen it, Real World Police, every cop has seen Real World Police and has made their comments. Who's the owner of Real World Police, who continues to make statements and harass me in ways saying that I'm doing this and I've done that, and I'm gay and I sleep with my employees and on, and it's created an issue to the point where